I am a bookshop owner, a small business owner. I've got 2 bookshops and I have grown-up children who don't live with me, which is fantastic. My mother had breast cancer and August 2 years ago she died from pancreatic cancer. And when she was laying in bed in the hospital, I'd said to her, Mum, when you had breast cancer, did you have a lump or anything? And she said, no, she never had a lump. And I started thinking, I really should go and have a mammogram. I don't have a lump, but I will go and get one done. And I went to my doctor a few months later. I went to my doctor and she did a breast exam and she said, there is no lump, that's perfect. Go home and feel that. And that's exactly how it should feel. And she said, but I will send you for a mammogram just in case and an ultrasound just to be really super careful because you're mum. And I had a giant lump that was really big and it was a little bit shocking, a bit of a surprise. I was so upset and I guess because Mum had died not that long before, I decided to have a mastectomy.
I think as it transpires was a good decision in that the pathology from the operation showed that the MRI had in fact been accurate. There was a 45 millimetre cancer in there, which, is a significant size. On a positive note, it was low grade, grade 1 of 3. It was strongly hormone receptor positive, both estrogen and progesterone, and again, HER2 negative. But there was a deposit in one of the sentinel nodes. We did discuss the potential use of the Oncotype DX assay, and this was an ideal circumstance in which to use the test, in that in the absence of the test, there would no doubt have been a recommendation that chemotherapy was given in addition to the anti-hormonal therapy. But the purpose of running the test was to ascertain, was the chemotherapy absolutely essential? Because Deb was keen, let's face it, to avoid chemotherapy unless it were felt to be absolutely essential.
I just felt like whatever it takes, I just need to get this done.
The recurrence score came back as 17, which is in the low recurrence risk score. That is associated with a very good prognosis. The vertical axis is not only prognosis, but I think we were all surprised and delighted that the score came back so low, very reassuringly low, especially when Deb had indicated that she was particularly keen to avoid chemotherapy if at all possible, and actually, as it turned out, she subsequently went on to avoid radiation as well, and so the outcome was ideal.
For my life, it meant that I could just go back to doing normal things almost straight away, really. Once my body had healed, I was fine, and I didn't have to go and have radiation. I didn't have to go and have chemotherapy and be sick and go through more intervention. I'm good, I'm fine. I'm just normal, but I've only got one breast.